Well, hello there, Leo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about April 6th through the 12th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and indeed we have, of course, our brand new deck that we're playing with. We are adding mystery cards to this whole month, and I'm going to go ahead and pull your mystery card right away. So we'll lay them out and see what we have coming for you, Leo. What is your message for this particular week for the 6th through the 12th? There it is. All right, we're going to save this one. It's a mystery card, so it's going to hide out until the end. And we'll pull it out, and it'll help bring things together. All right, it'll finish off our whole reading. Perfect. So I'm going to set these aside. And let's go ahead and talk about a couple other cards we have going on. We have our guiding card for the month, which is Harmony. My goodness, aren't you working towards harmony in all areas of your life? Isn't that terrific? I love that for you. So whether it's your home life or your work life or just a blending of the two, keeping them balanced, creating some harmony there, not pushing too hard on one versus the other, but definitely creating a space where, you know, there's an on time and an off time, like a regular hours kind of situation. That would be helpful. I think that it would help you create some sort of routine for yourself, and that would create some harmony. Nice. People would know when they could count on you and when they couldn't, and wouldn't worry so much. All right? Perfect. I love that for you. All right, and let's go ahead and talk about my guiding messages. My spirit guides and my angels are offering new information for all 12 signs for this month of April, and we're talking about how one of the messages is all about decluttering and getting rid of stuff that we don't need anymore, because if we can get rid of the things, then we can have more room for people. And it's interesting that they put it that way. They're really thinking that the things that we worry about, we're putting things over people is what it really comes down to. And when we do that, we spend more time tending, we never get to take out or whatever, instead of actually hanging out with the people on the boat. So that's kind of the idea, that we're putting things before people, and we want to swap that. So people are more important than our things, okay? And the other message from my better angels is all about how we are going to be reaching across the fence. We want to say hello to our neighbors. We want to be of service to our neighbors in some way. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It could be simply moving their newspaper from wherever it lands in the yard to up on their doorstep where they don't have to go hunting for it. Or it could be pulling their trash can up into the driveway so that it's not going to get run over by a car. Whatever those things are, they're really minor, small things, but they help create a bond of community where you're looking out for each other a little bit. And that's a really nice thing to do, and it helps the bonds in the neighborhood, and we like that. So it's going to be nice for you. You don't have to do it with all your neighbors, okay? Because not everybody gets along with all their neighbors, and that's understandable. So do what you can, where you can, it'll be great. All right, let's go ahead and lay out some more cards. All right, we have the 3 cards from the overview video. We're going to take these pre-programmed cards. I tell you I shuffled them. I know I shuffled them. So don't be alarmed. Everything has been shuffled. Okay, let's see what we have going on this week. This is the 6th through the 12th, and we have your judgment. Your judgment is on point, so you can trust what you're thinking and what you're seeing and how you're seeing the world to be really clear. And you know that when you say, oh, I feel pretty good about this, I think this is going to be a good idea, do it. It's a good idea, all right? You are not going to be off point on that situation. We know when our judgment is off, we make bad decisions. That's not what's going on this week. You're doing great, okay? Cool. Let's look now. The 2 of Swords, operating in a proper position, reminding you that you no longer have anything to be afraid about. You're in right where you want to be. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Nothing to be afraid about, okay? If you're feeling nervous about whatever you're working on, talk to somebody. Let them, maybe not somebody you're in business with, but somebody else, communicate what you're working on, and like get somebody else's take. If you sometimes just need somebody to say, no, no, really, you're good, you're on point, everything is right, go ahead. Because sometimes I still need that too myself. Sometimes just somebody to really say, hey, no, you're good, you're doing it, it's working, all right, and that's cool, because you are on point, you're doing it right, and it's working very nicely, and you're going to have a marriage of ideas. Ta-da! This is the Four of Wands showing me that everything is coming together. The people who you're working with, you're having a nice mind meld with. Everything is on point. They're like, yes, we're coming together. We're working on it. We're creating a good contract. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody brings up an idea and everybody likes it. And everybody else comes up with a new idea and they like it. And we're going to create, it's a mumbo jumbo salad of everybody's ideas that come together to this really yummy process, okay? So this is good. We like that. You're having a great week here. Nice. Well done. We talked about the fact that it wouldn't go fast. Nope. It's not going to be a fast project. So even though all this is happening and you're feeling really good about it, your ability to act on it is going to be put on hold, all right? Or at least put on a slow. Maybe the weather will change and it'll be like, okay, well, we can't do anything until it stops doing that. Whatever it's doing outside is possibly slowing you down. But I'm definitely getting that it won't be as fast as you were hoping, all right? The Three of Cups says, don't party yet, okay? It's not party time yet. You want to make sure all of this comes together and gets done, and you can party later, okay? So no parties yet. Just because the weather's crap doesn't mean it's party time, okay? And maybe one of your tools broke, and that's why things are moving slower, because I'm telling you right now, you don't have all the tools at your disposal. The Magician is here saying your tools are not at your disposal right now. Maybe you loaned them out to somebody else, and it was a good deal to do so, but now it's slowing down the project. That's fine. Let it be okay. Let it be what it's supposed to be, and you'll celebrate later, okay? Everything is at a slow down, and you're going to handle it as it comes up. And now we have this card here, which is talking about how your solution is this like-minded gentleman who's going to be very much so wanting to be a part of your process. Maybe he's like, hey, guess what? I have some tools, and I could help you out. What if we did a couple of things? Da-da-da-da-da. And it'll just be a temporary thing with him. I don't see him being a regular person who's a part of this process. It'll be a very temporary process. Maybe you're moving and you need more trucks, and the one truck you had broke down. So he's like, hey, I got a pickup truck, I can help. And that will be helpful. So it'll get things moving, not at the same pace, because his truck is just a pickup truck. Well, yours was a big old box truck that broke down or something. The Three of Swords is showing that one more time. New information that is empowering will be coming to you. Yeah, this is a scary looking card. I'm sorry. Wow, the artist was nuts. Woo! But yeah, the way this card is always for me is about new empowering information, but you want to keep it to yourself so that you don't share it right away. Other people want to take advantage of that information and leave you in the dust. So be careful who you share your information with at this point, and it will help, all right? And of course, we have the Strength card showing that you're busting out of limiting beliefs. So someone may have put a limiting belief on you saying, oh, we don't think you'll ever do well with that, or that's never going to work for you, or whatever. Realize that's not true, okay? You can and you will find yourself in a position where, nope, it's going to be great. You have everything you need and everything you want, and indeed, you're doing great at this. And if anyone told you you couldn't do it, they were wrong, all right? Sometimes we need to do a little meditation and punch somebody in the face because they're wrong, okay? So you're doing the good stuff. Everything is going just the way it should, all right? And you're busting through barriers for yourself. I love that for you, Leo. You are handling your business. You are taking care of business. You're empowered. You're keeping it to yourself. Maybe this guy is bringing you new information that will help you be empowered. Perfect. Love it. And it's okay. I love this for you. Wonderful. Let's get you a message from the cosmos, right? Here we go. Messages from the cosmos. because I like these cards. They're fun. They read a little funny, but punctuation wasn't their thing. Cosmos, what do they know? Commas? I don't think so. They know comets, but not commas. I'm silly. All right, what do we get? Let your feelings out. All of them. Even the ones that scare you. Haha. So we're being emotionally available. You're being encouraged to be emotionally available, to allow for that. We talk about emotionally available with the Two of Swords because it's the only way out of the fear is to tell somebody what you're afraid about, and they'll tell you, hey, no, I think you're on point. Everything's good. You're working it out. That's a good job. You may find that this guy is somebody you can talk to about your feelings without it getting weird. But at the same time, if it turns out he's somebody you don't want to share that with because you're feeling like, oh, I'm empowered right now, I don't want to let that out, you'll know who this is and what you can share with them or not. But you always have family, I'm sure, that you can reach out to and communicate with to find out and make sure you're on point and moving in the right direction, and I think you'll be just great, okay? So good for you. I love that. We're going to go ahead and put this one right here. Nice. All right. You need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get that for you, okay? Okay. Aha, we have black obsidian, we have a blue apatite, and we have sapphire. Ooh, nice. So, black obsidian is all about a first chakra stone that actually sucks up the negativity in the universe and around you. So, very good news. If you want to put this one in your pocket while you're dealing with your fear, but also making your mind meld over here, I think you'll find that anything that's negative will get sucked out of the situation and you'll be able to move forward with it. Okay? Nice. And we have blue apatite, speaking with healing words, speaking your words, sharing from the heart, and also using words that help and get things done, right? So you're helping and healing the process. I know that you're going to use healing words for yourself as well as you step out of whatever this limiting belief was. That's great. And of course, sapphire. Sapphire is a 6th chakra stone, also a 5th chakra stone for your throat. But this is your third eye. This particular week, we're talking about your third eye getting expanded and growing, and you seeing where you fit into the cosmos. Haha. We talked about the cosmos. We talked about the stars. We are definitely talking about the fact that where do you fit in this grand, wonderful globe that we're in, and in the magical stardust planet that we are. Mix stardust soup, right? Where do you fit in? How do you, what kind of mark do you want to make? How do you want to be here? How do you want to make things happen here? All those things are relevant and magically able and capable. All right. So that's very cool. I like that. Okay. So these are your stones. We're going to have you staying conscious of who you are and where you're fitting in. We're going to put these rocks down right here. Okay. And we're going to check out our mystery card. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, the High Priestess. Very nice. So the High Priestess, I like it. Look at the way that's coming out for the pirate vibes, right? Ah, yeah. She's got the moon in her hands, but she's definitely a mermaid. Ta-doo! All right. So with the High Priestess, we're always being more in touch with our intuition. So our intuition, our gut is telling us what's working, what's not working. It's reminding us, oh, you should bring an umbrella. You're like, but the sun is out. Bring the umbrella anyway. Okay, you bring the umbrella anyway. You get caught in a downpour somewhere, and you're like, ha, I'm ready to go. Cool. And that's just one of those funny things that happens, and you're able to be aware of it and take good care of yourself in the process because you're listening to your gut. You're listening to the little inner voice that's telling you what's going on, okay? So pay attention to what's going on with that information, and it will help you, all right? I'm going to put that there. And why? Leo. Leo. If you don't want to carry those rocks, you don't have to. But if you choose to carry those rocks and you want to have a conversation about it, tell me what's going on with you and how it works, all right? And of course, if you want to carry some other rocks, let me know what you got, and we'll have a conversation about that too, because I'm always excited to hear what you got in your pocket. and it'll be exciting too. All right, here to help in any way I can. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps the little channel grow. Feel free to share as you wish. And of course, for those of you who already have liked and subscribed, I really appreciate and love you guys very much. I'm here to help you see what's coming in the upcoming week so that you're better prepared and can make better decisions if you want to change what you see. If you don't like any of this, you can change it. That's the gig, and I'm here for it. So we'll see you next week when we'll talk about the 13th through the 19th, all right? Thank you so much. We'll see you then.